to crow at the right time, not 1 minute late, not 1 second early, waking up not only the master or the mistress who fed it, but the rest of the community to be up and doing. Oh, remember when we used to tell each other, early in the morning, tomorrow when we hear the crow of the African black cock, you must know it's me, myself, and I, saying thank you for everything you've done for me today and of course previously. Yet when the festivities came, we're so much in a hurry to dehumanize the African black cock. What did we do? We assassinated it and served its corpse on our plates, which we proudly called food. This is the African history class with a big fat, thick, tall, standing erect and very hairy every morning like the Sidar of Lebanon, surrounded by the beautiful blue blistering barnacles of lapis lazuli, the African black cock. This is the African proverb of the day, and anytime you hear an African proverb, do not be so much in a hurry to decode it without inviting the spirits of our ancestors to the reasoning table. Our ancestors, oh my God, invented this from Nigeria. They say, and I quote, "The unripe mango that hangs on the same branch with the ripe one is not spared from the stones and sticks used to target the ripe mango." Can I take it again? The unripe mango that hangs on the same branch with the ripe one is not spared from the stones and sticks used to target the ripe mango. What does it mean? There's a song that I like so much. Media me woe, media me jene me ho. Okutre ko winu moko. Upon training tifi freeze. Me mpe me wasemo. Whoa, you remember that song, don't you? My brother, there's a story about a cow. My brother, my sister, and a goat living in the same fence. My brother, my sister, and then it came out that the cow was going to be slaughtered. Better still, the cow was going to be sold. And then the butcher will now slaughter the cow. So in the night, the cow started to cry. And the goat was sitting in a corner laughing. My brother, my sister, the following day, the butcher came, ready to take the cow away to the butcher house to be slaughtered. When the gate was opened, the cow had already overheard that the butcher was going to come for him. So he started to run. Guess who he hit on the way? It was the owner's son, his favorite son. He hit him and he fell so hard and got wounded. But they finally got the cow, took it away to slaughter. Now, the farmer's son was getting so sick from the attack of the cow. And when the doctor came, he said, you know what? He will be well. But you need to make goat nkrakra for him. Just make nkrakra out of goat. And they went for the goat, slaughtered it, and used it for a punching nkrakra for the son of the farmer. My brother, my sister, the goat believed that there was no way it will be in harm's way. So when the cow was crying the previous night that it was going to be slaughtered, this goat was very quiet. He didn't do anything. He didn't support the cow. At the end of the day, the goat too has been used for nkrakra. That's what this proverb is all about. If we all sit here and Ewenam thinks that, oh, because she's not the one sitting on radio here talking, she's only sitting by the computer there and then making sure that I look good, and she doesn't care about how I feel, and then I decide that I won't come to work, who is she going to stream? Mosquitoes? Who would Ewenam stream? Who would the dog stream? My brother, my sister, in the same way, if there's a fire that catches a house, you know what our elders say? Get ready for your own house. Sit down and say, oh, send me the family home. The fire can easily spread to your own house. That is all the proverb is talking about. Think about it. The proverb is just trying to tell us to be each other's keepers. If we decide that we don't care what happens to our neighbor, at the end of the day, we might just suffer. This is the African historic class, and my name, Black Rasta. Now, my brother, my sister, today, several years ago, African people put themselves on the map of history, and this is what is referred to as today in African history. Today, in 1833, the Slavery Abolition Act was passed in the British House of Commons, initiating the gradual abolition of slavery in most parts of the British Empire. Today, in 1939, Jane Matilda Boleyn was appointed as the judge for the Court of Domestic Relations in New York City and became the first African-American woman judge. Today, in 1961, American singer and songwriter Kate Douglas Sweat was born in Harlem, New York. We all know Keith Sweat, right? Today, in 1967, a riot began in Detroit as African Americans and the city's police department were involved in violent confrontations following a police raid on an illegal drinking club. The unrest, which lasted for 5 days, is considered one of the catalysts of the militant Black Power movement. And finally, today in 1981, the first game of the 1981 South Africa Rugby Union Tour of New Zealand and the United States was held in Gisborne, New Zealand. This is the African History Club. And our class today is going to last only a few minutes. And my brother, my sister, I need you to come along. Today we're taking you all the way to Madagascar and then into Indonesia, where there is this thing called manene. In Madagascar, it's called famadihana. And in Madagascar, they believe that when a man dies or a woman dies, that is not the end of life. You know what they do? They turn the bones every 5 or 7 years of the dead person. It means the dead person has been lying down on one side for too long. Just like you sleep on your bed, you need to turn around. So they turn the bones every 5 years, 7 years, they turn the bones around to give the bones fresh air in the grave. In Indonesia, they also what is known as the manene, the ceremony of cleaning corpses amongst the Tanah Toraja. Now practiced by the Toraja people on the island of Sulawesi, Indonesia. This ritual typically takes place every 1 to 3 years in August after the harvest season. In To Raja culture, death is a slow process. Before their official funeral, deceased relatives are kept in the family home for months or years, where they are mummified using natural preservatives and symbolically fed. Even after burial, the bond between the living and the dead is considered completely unbroken. Families open the patene, that's the stone or the cliffside tombs, and pull out the coffins. Because the bodies are well preserved and mummified, they often retain their skin and hair for decades. Family members carefully clean the dust off the remains, brush the hair of the dead, and completely strip off their old clothes to dress them in new fashionable new outfits. Men are often dressed in fresh suits, ties, and sunglasses, while women are dressed in beautiful dresses or traditional garments. Now, after that, they take you on a village walk like that. If you look at this photograph, this woman has been dead for about 37 years. These are her grandchildren who have grown. So they bring the dead out after the mummification, and then they dress up this, and then they put them back in the coffins. This is what they do in Indonesia. Oh yes. It's called manene. Manene. So if Ewenam dies today, if Dedo dies today, they will mummify them, keep them in the family house for 5 years. Then they will bring them out and give them their best dresses. And then the interesting thing is that they also brush their hair. So everywhere there is hair, they will brush there. They will brush their armpits. If Ewenam has hair in her armpit, they will brush all that. They will also brush her hair. If it's a man, they will brush the mustache. For instance, if my producer dies, they will brush his beard, brush his mustache. And if he has more hair down there, they will brush that one too. Hallelujah. My producer loves to wear jeans. They would put the jeans on him. And then they will bring food and put food there that they should eat. They do this over and over. And they use powerful natural concoctions to keep these dead bodies like this. This is called manene. Do you want to be in such an environment? Ewenam, do you want to be mummified and be brought up and be dressed in your favorite dresses every now and then? Dedo, do you love this culture? Lord Asori Batanda, do you love this culture? My brother, my sister, this is what happens. It's called manene. And they do it every now and then. Today we took you all the way to Madagascar, and you look at this. These are family members who have come to take care of their grandmother. She died about 57 years ago, and there she is. They have given her a favorite pink dress. My brother, my sister, they believe that death is not the end.
Luca Production.